Hi and welcome back to Patilnit's YouTube channel. My name is Sai and I'm a small business owner slash knitter based in Melbourne, Australia. So today's a little bit of a different video. I thought I'd take you through my yarn stash. Currently I have all the yarn sort of put randomly in bins in my shelf, but I really would like to organize it, and I thought while I do that, why not show you what yarn I have and what projects I have in mind for the yarn. So let's get into it. Okay, so that might have been more than I thought I had, so that's fun. Let's get into it. I think my game plan here is sort the yarn that I know I have plans for, that I have a project in mind, and the yarns that I don't will go in a box of their own. Start with the yarn that I do have plans with, and we'll put them into boxes together so that they're all in one place and easily reachable. So these are just some translucent boxes from IKEA. I thought this is a good size for my shelf, which is which is a calyx unit, so these fit in there pretty well. Alright, so the one that you already know about if you watched my first podcast, but if you haven't, this is the Lang Yarns Cloud, which is this beautiful color changing blown yarn, and it's in color 9. So I have 4 balls of these, and with these I'm gonna make the cardigan number 7 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. So there's 2. I should stack these. It's crazy how puffy they are. I think I'm just going to put them like this. That's 3. I'm going to need to squeeze them a little bit. Because I don't know if I have enough boxes for all the yarn. I'll put this one on top 4. So that's the first lot. I'll go with this one next. So this is the, put that in. So this is the Bendigo Woolen Mills 8-ply Whisper yarn, which is this very soft burgundy yarn. And I love the color. So the plan for this yarn is sweater number 15 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. So for this I have 4 balls, and each ball is 200 grams and has 400 meters in it. It's 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna use drops brushed alpaca to use with this yarn, so I'm gonna pair these 2 up. It's gonna look really nice. So yeah, this is Drops Kid Silk. Nope. Drops Brushed Alpaca Silk in color 23, which is I think burgundy. I might be wrong. But yeah. So I think I have like 9 of these. So let's put those in here. Yeah. This was not a good strategy, dumping it all out. 5, 6, 7, 8. And maybe I might only have 8, not 9. But if I find another ball, I'll just chuck it in. So that's sweater number 15. I don't think I can get any more yarn in this. Only if I squish it, but I don't really want to squish it too much. So I'm gonna put this box away. Let's start with the second box. So I think I might do like hanks in here. I have a few of those. So let's get to it. So this one is my newest acquisition, which is the Cascade 220. I got 6 of these. So these beautiful hanks are gonna be Olga sweater by Petite Knit. It's this chocolate brown and this denim blue color, which I think is gonna be really, really nice. Next, I have this beautiful yarn, which I showed in my podcast as well. That's the third one. Oh, here it is. So this beautiful yarn, which is juniper moonfarm moonshine, and it's 40% alpaca, 40% wool, 20% silk, so it's super soft. And I got 3 hands of this because I want to make a vest. Haven't made a vest yet in my knitting journey, but I thought this would be a good start. Okay, these keep falling, so I'm just gonna put them on the side. So I got these 3, and then I actually found a really good deal on Marketplace for some isager. This was a really bad strategy, guys. I I found some isager alpaca one, and the color is 11, and I have 4 balls of this. It's lace weight, so it can be used to substitute mohair. So I have 4 balls of these, so I'm gonna pair it up with this yarn. We got a nice light blue vest. Oh, there's 2, 3, and there's 4. Okay, that's good. So that's my 4th project. And then I have a few more hanks. So this one also I think I've shown in my podcast, but this is Quince & Co. Owl yarn, which is 50% wool, 50% alpaca, and I have 3 skeins of this. And I think I'm gonna make Sophie shawl, but I'm not sure. Like, I don't think this is the correct weight of yarn, but I mean, it's a shawl, so it can just grow a bit if it's thicker yarn. I don't think it matters that much. But yeah, some type of shawl or scarf I'm thinking with this, because it's only 3 skeins. I don't think I have enough to do a sweater. I don't know if I want another blue vest. So yeah, I think that's the plan with this. It's a nice cozy shawl. I think the last, oh, this is very blue. This is a very blue box. I like it. The last thing to put in here is this skein, which is a really old one, which is why it has all this fluff on it. And I believe that this is a cascade yarn. No. I think this is, yeah. So this one, I have 2 basically lots of yarn, but I had started this project, which is a scarf. I think it's Bjorn scarf. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that really badly. By Fiber Tales. So it's basically like a what is it called? A double moss stitch scarf. And I started this like the start of my knitting journey, which is probably like 3 years ago now. And I would say 3 years, but I took like a year and a half gap. So it really is 2 years of my knitting journey. So yeah, at the very start of my knitting journey, and I think I got bored of the double moss stitch. So I abandoned this project, but I have this much yarn, and I think this is a juniper moon yarn. I'll find out and put it on the screen, but I have 1 whole hank, which I'm going to put in here, and I think I'm gonna frog this project because I don't think I'm going to complete it because first of all, the scarf is quite skinny and I don't really wear skinny scarves, so I think I'm going to frog this project. So what else there's a bit of space still. Alright, let's put these hanks in there too. So this is a Brooklyn Tweed Quarry, I think the yarn was. And I don't know if I can focus it enough to show you properly. Let me just try. I think you can sort of see it. So it's a really, really dark purple color. And it is, the only thing I don't like about this yarn is it's so easy to break. Like, so easy to break. But I have this is not a full skein, but I was working on a project. I think I was making a vest. It was like a cable vest of sort, but I can't remember what the pattern was. But I found it in one of my old project bags. So I frogged it, but because it's so easy to break, I had to put it in several small skeins, which I really don't like. Although when I do knit with it eventually, I know it will sort of, I can split and splice it. Because yeah, it is that kind of yarn. But I'm thinking of it, and I did say I'm gonna put all the ones that I know I have a project in mind for together. So maybe I wouldn't put that in here. Yeah. Let's just keep it separate because I don't know what I'm going to do with this yarn yet. What I do have a project in mind for is this yarn, which I have shown on the podcast as well. Is the Rowan Kid Classic, in this beautiful burgundy color. And this was another Facebook Marketplace find. Really good price. So I got 9 balls of these. And I think the project I'm thinking of for this yarn is the Lakes Pullover by Ozetta. And it is a correct gauge for it, and I have enough yarn, so I think it's going to be really good. Alright, time to collect all the balls. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So one more. There you go. 9. Alright, I think that's enough for this box. So this box is full. Let's put it away. Oh, I found 2 more alpaca silk. So in the first box, I'm gonna put this one. Oh. Let's start with the third box. And I think I'm gonna make this box the drops box because I do have a lot of drops yarn. Some left over from my previous projects and some new. Well, not new. Again, it's Marketplace. If you can't tell yet, I love Marketplace finds, and I love the thrill of finding good value yarn on Marketplace. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make this a drops box. So I'll show you what I have. And I think this is gonna morph into more projects that of yarn that I don't have a plan for yet. So those are all the plans that I do have in my head. But I'm pretty sure the rest of these yarns I don't have a project in mind for. Yeah. So first is this Drops Alaska in this beautiful sea green color. And I have 14 balls of this. So let's count them down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got 13. Yeah, maybe I have 13 balls of this. Okay, so 13 balls of this. And I don't know what to make from this. I was thinking like a really kind of plain stocking net, kind of like a staple jumper would be really nice in this. If you have any recommendations for any yarn that I show, please comment below. That would be so helpful. Alright, so that's Alaska. Well, the first lot of Alaska because I do have more. And this is leftover yarn from the key sweater that I knit. Now, I did go a little crazy and paranoid when I was doing the first sleeve. I was pretty confident I'm not going to have enough of the beige white yarn or cream yarn, this one. So I ordered a lot more of this, and also at the same time I was like, what if I run out of this once I order this? So I ordered more of both colors because I get my drops yarn from Wool Warehouse in UK, so I don't want to do like two different deliveries. So yeah, I have all this leftover yarn. So I'm gonna put this. So this is Drops Alaska in color 5 and color 69, if I'm not wrong. So I'm gonna put this in here as well. I'll tell you how many balls I have once I know. Let's do one color at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I'm crazy. 11, 12, 13. I think I have like 5.5 of the white one. So that's not great, but I think another striped jumper. Ooh, what if I do stripes with these three? Because they're the same. They're all Alaska. I think that would look really cool. Like these three colors. I think that would be a great color combination. Like this. That's a good idea. Right. Well, that's one idea. I have to find a striped worsted weight jumper or cardigan. Cardigan would be so cool. Because I have more of this, the button band can be in this color. Okay, well that's good, that's good. There's more drops. So there's drops Nepal. This is leftover from the zipper sweater man that I knit for my man. And this is also a product of a bit of paranoia because again, I didn't want to make multiple orders. So I ordered this with the Alaska when I was ordering it. So yeah, let's see how many I have of this. 1, 2, 3, 5 is the answer. And then I have a little bit of the purple yarn, purple Nepal. Oh, never mind. Oh, sort of like, I think it's like 6 in total. And a bit of the purple Nepal as well. I think that's all the drops yarn I have. Good. So this will be my drops box. And we can put this one away as well. Alright. I do have some random yarn though. Should I put it all in one box? Put like randoms in one box and then we'll put cotton and sock weight yarn in one. But let me tell you what I mean by random. So most of the yarn I'm about to show you I bought like 2 or 3 years ago. So this is very like old yarn, which I bought for a project and I didn't do it because I was overly ambitious and tried to tackle something that I couldn't. But for example, this is Gilead, and this is, I think it's a worsted weight yarn. Looks like it. And I love this color and this yarn as well. It's so nice. It has such good definition. And I have 2 of these, which I think I bought for another Fiber Tales sweater, but I think I bailed on it for some reason. So I have these 2. And I was thinking of making a colorwork sweater, and specifically the Cur sweater by Rebecca Clow or Crea Bea. And I think she uses, I don't think it's the right gauge though, so I might have to see if I can do the smaller size and get like the same kind of sweater. I don't know. Maybe that or maybe another like color work where the main project is another color and this can be an accent color. Because I do really like this yarn and I do want to use it. So I have 2 skeins of that. So that's a random yarn. And then of course I showed you this. The Brooklyn Quarry is another random yarn that I don't know what to do with. So if you have any pattern suggestions, I think I have like 3 skeins in total if I combine all these smaller cakes that I made. Yeah, there's another one. Literally so difficult to wind this yarn from a project because it just kept breaking. I think that's all the little cakes that I had. Ooh, another drops yarn. Put it in a drops box. I think this I'll try and de-stash. This is Bendigo Woolen Mills 4-ply rustic in color pebble, if I'm not wrong. So I don't think I tried knitting with this and it's just a little bit too rough for me. So I think I'll try and de-stash this. I have 2 balls. Oh, maybe I can put these ones. So this is another kind of nice tweedy green yarn. I think this is 3 balls of this. This is a spotlight yarn, if I'm not wrong. This I have 3 balls of this. It looks like it's 8-ply. And it may be a mix wool and acrylic. I'm gonna put this in here as well. It's another lot of random yarn. I'm gonna put all like 100% acrylic in a different box because I have a bit of that as well. Oh yeah, and then this one skein of Rowan brushed fleece that I knit the Good Grandpa cardigan by Kadri in. It's not even like a full skein, it's probably 30 grams, 30 or 40 grams. So this might be a part of like a scrappy project that I do in the future. Oh, okay, this was the 14th skein. I think they used this and wound it back up so it can go in the drops box. Yeah, I think that's all the random yarn that I had. So I'm gonna put this box away. It's not completely full, but that's okay. Ah, I found this skein. So I have like 4 skeins. 4 skeins of this. That's cool. So this is 4 Seasons pure wool. It's 100%, oh no, it's 90% wool, 7% acrylic, 3% viscose. So random. It's 100 grams. How many meters? 250 meters. So I have 4 balls of this. So yeah, if you have any suggestions for this yarn, it is 22 stitches, 30 euros. So yeah, DK weight. Yeah, let me know. Alright, so that's that box. Alright, so let's do cotton yarn. So I have some We Are Knitters The Cotton. And it's in this like brown color. And the color name is Dark Copper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push out more. Yeah, 5. 5 skeins of this color. And then I have the same yarn, We Are Knitters cotton yarn in this color. I have 2 skeins of this. I don't have the ball band, so I'm not sure what the color name is for this one. I have 7 balls of that in total. No idea what I want to do, but I haven't knit a cotton garment yet, and I would really like to. I would like to knit a camisole or a top. The one that I've been eyeing was the Toslity by Rebecca Clow. So many good reviews about that one. So yeah, I might do that. But I also have this cotton yarn, which is the Fibra Natura Cottonwood. 100% cotton. So I have 2, 3, 4. Got 4 balls of that. I don't think I have any more cotton yarn. So let's start with the sock weight yarn. So I have first this Regia 4-ply, which is a self-patterning sock. And I started knitting with this and gave up because I couldn't do the small needles. But I do want to knit, now that I have knitted a pair of socks, I do want to knit these socks because the patterning was actually pretty cool. And again, I have another one of the 4-ply Regia sock yarn, which is the self-patterning sock. This is going to be a pair of socks as well. Oh, I have this really cool color skein, but it's actually 5 skeins in one. 20 gram mini skeins from Woollen Works obviously, with the whole bright color. She can do them so well. And I got this at a market that we did together. Says it is like individual skeins, but she skeined it together. So it's like this hot pink, dark blue, light blue, and purple and yellow. So this could be a really cool striped sock or a beanie or something. I don't have a project in mind for this yet. That's in there. This is some leftover sock yarn from the pair of socks that I knit that I showed you in the podcast. And this is from Rainbow and Sprinkles. I might try and destash this one as well, but yeah. This is also Bendigo Woolen Mills Rustic 4-ply, and I have this much of it. I think this is 100 grams in total, might be a bit more than 100. But yeah, I'm gonna try and destash that because I don't think I'll be knitting with it. I have another pair of the same Regia 4-ply. Why do I have two? I don't remember these decisions I made a while ago, but currently I have two. Maybe I want to knit a matching pair with my husband. Maybe I'll do that. Another 4-ply yarn is this bio garn, I think this is. But I don't think this is sock yarn. I think it's just 4-ply. I think it is 100%. Oh no, I think this is like woolen cotton yarn. I think I used this for a bandana that I knit like 3 years ago. But I don't know where the bandana is, so oh well. This can be a scrap yarn project. And then I have these beautiful Bendigo Woolen Mills color changing yarns. So this I picked up not too long ago actually. And they have like this kind of like, it's not striped, but it's like gradient yarn. That I'm really excited to knit socks with. And then I have this one it's from Woollen Works again. This beautiful like pastely kind of sunsetty yarn that is again old. It's 100% superwash merino and it's in the color gelati. Very nice. I never touched this yarn, but I really like it. So maybe it's time to knit something with it. And then I have this one as well. I think it's from Woollen Works as well. I think it's a chameleon yarn and it's 8-ply. There's DK weight. Again, could make a really nice DK weight pair of socks. Then another sock yarn, and it is the Regia color changing sock again. I have one last one, which is actually a really nice one. It's a very special yarn. So this is a yarn that my in-laws gifted me ages ago, and that when they were on their trip to UK. And it's Armscote Manor Black Welsh Mountain Wool yarn. 350 meters, 100% wool, undyed. This wool is spun entirely from the fleeces of our single flock of conservation-grazed rare breed sheep. Portland is one of the oldest known breeds in England. So cool. So I have one whole skein of this. And because it's 100% wool, it's not super, like, it doesn't have any nylon in it, so I don't want to make socks out of this because I feel like they'll just disintegrate. So I don't know what I want to make out of this, but I need it to be something special. So that's still waiting there to be knit with. This one as well. But I have no idea what this yarn is. Like, I genuinely have no idea. I caked it at some point. It looks it's indeed dyed. It's like self-striping almost. But I tried to look in my like old photos or anything, but I couldn't find this yarn. So it's just a unknown entity. But it is sock weight yarn. That's all the sock yarn and cotton yarn I have. It's quite a lot considering I don't really make socks. I've made one pair, but I don't want to make more. So I have enough yarn to make several pairs of socks now. So it's good. So let's put this box away as well. We're almost there. Okay, so the last box is gonna be just random yarn, mostly acrylic. But some of the acrylic yarn that I have is this one that actually we got for my sister-in-law, and I taught her knitting with this yarn. So she knit her first scarf when she was here, so it's very exciting. I really like the color of this yarn. It's nice and red. And then I have several balls of this yarn, which I actually almost knitted a whole jumper and then I abandoned it. I don't know what the jumper is, but yeah, this is 100% acrylic, but it's super soft. I have 3 skeins of this. I do like the colors though. And this is another acrylic yarn. I think I got this to make a toddler jumper, but then I didn't end up making it, so that's in there. And then I have this yarn that I actually did make a toddler jumper out of and gifted it. And I showed this to you on my podcast, but this I made the Monday Junior sweater from. And it's a color changing yarn, super fun colors. It's the Lion brand mandala yarn. And then I have these, and I actually wanted to make a throw from this yarn, and it's just like really like a fuzzy yarn rather. But I think the big needles, I can't do them anymore. I loved them when I first started knitting, but it's just too clunky on my hands, and I really didn't enjoy the experience of knitting with the yarn. So I might sell this or donate it or destash it. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to keep this. And then this destash yarn that I showed you earlier, I'm going to put this in here as well. And then this random yellow acrylic yarn. No idea what I got this one for. Okay, this can go in the random yarns box because this is also Biogon cotton merino or cotton wool yarn in this other color. I have no idea what I got this for, but this can go in the random yarns box. And we're done. I'll show you. Oh, before I do that, in each of the boxes that I had before all the random yarn, I put these little packets, and it has cedar balls in them, and I just put them in these little fabric pouches that I made for them. So I'm going to put these cedar balls back in the boxes as well. So it keeps them nice and protected from moths and has a nice smell to them. Okay, that's the project yarn that I know project for, box number 1. Yarn that I know project for, box number 2. That's drops box. That's acrylic random yarn box. Well, acrylic and yarn that I'm not going to really use box. This is random yarn box, and this is cotton and sock weight yarn box. So much better. Let's put this back in the shelves. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me as I sorted through all my yarn, and I feel so much better now that I know exactly what I have and where it is. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please like and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos, and I'll see you in my next one, which will either be a project blog or my next podcast. So until then, take care and bye.